This is our bathroom and we painted it this dusty violet color. This cabinet is one of my favorite things in the house. It belonged to a guy called Sir Roy Strong, who is an amazing historian and writer, and I love anything kind of Gothic. What have we got inside? We've got bath salts from the Slad Valley. Slad Valley is one of my favorite places to visit. It's just down the road, and it's where the writer Laurie Lee lived, and there's an amazing pub there called the Woolpack. This one I really love in summer, and I love the packaging of this perfume. I think it's like the most perfect bottle with the great text. Also, and seems here, book about keeping chickens, because that's next on the list. I think a plan maybe for next year. But I went through a phase of really wanting to get chickens and was about to order the whole shenanigan for outside.
What's quite sort of special about this space, and actually the whole house, is that you get this strong sight lines through the house. So, you know, from the kitchen and the central hallway, you look straight up into this bathroom, and I often keep the door open because I like seeing sort of the windows on the other side. So I wanted this room to look quite decorated and as if, you know, not necessarily very bathroom-like, which is why I decided to put this wallpaper up, which is one of our designs. It's called Florentine Flowers.
Which is enormous and completely over the top, but decadent in the best of ways. And the wallpaper I'm completely obsessed with. I'd like to say it's because the fritillaries and the poppies are found in the grounds of Cromlix, but I just loved it, so that's why we chose it. But it's the kind of overwhelming sense of colour and botanical freedom that I love in here.
This room should have technically been our bedroom, but we were really lucky to discover our bedroom and dressing room through there in the eaves. So this became our snug stroke bedroom sitting room, which is very spoiling, and I feel very lucky that we've got it. It's a really multi-purpose space. We've got a fire, which is lovely, bath, which is very nice. But the best secret in here is that if you go through these doors, we have a sneaky little coffee station, so we don't have to argue about who goes down for the coffee in the morning.
For me, the bathroom started, it was my biggest spend to begin with, and that was the taps. They're Perrin and Rowe, and yeah, I blew all my budget initially on taps. Everything is on dimmers because I just wanted this sense of calm to kind of carry on through to the bathroom, so that this could be a bit of a sanctuary and somewhere to relax and enjoy.
This is a guest bathroom, and it's also known as the boys' bathroom because whenever we accumulate a new picture of a handsome boy, he goes on the wall here. So we've got a poster from a Mapplethorpe exhibition. We've got a drawing of Lord Byron by my friend Fee Greening, and then also a drawing for an invitation that I did for Lon Van a couple of years ago.
It was a huge room anyway. We haven't made any structural changes, so we just worked with what we had. But I think it's lovely when you're coming away somewhere, hopefully guests here on a holiday or some sort of retreat, so to think that you've got that indulgent sense of space, I think is lovely, and why not? The bath, we've got these amazing big freestanding tubs that this one we painted in this lovely kind of cherry crimson shade. I love the idea that you can be outside, you can go for big long walks in the bracing wind and rain, you can have a nice hot bubble bath, and you can recline on your ottoman.
I also really love this towel rail, which my father made with Bengt, who works here on the farm, just using copper pipes and these brass supports. My little addition are the brass lion paw feet at the bottom. This big picture above the door gives a similar effect as what we have in the living room with the mirrors, and it sort of draws the eye up. And the picture itself is from Naples, early 1800s, I think, and I got it from a sale of a house that I designed 20 years ago when I worked for Nicky Haslam's.